What is up, everybody? I'm George Mossey. So last night, 90 Day Fiance, Happily Ever After, Season 7, Episode 12 has aired. We checked in with Angela and Michael, and guys, this has been a real roller coaster ride. We have watched this season go from crazy to insane to chaotic to last night. We are watching Angela and Michael seem to work things out. So a lot of people are very shocked. A lot of skepticism is going on because we've been seeing a lot of TikToks of Angela and Michael not only back together, but happy and even shopping out in Nigeria, doing things together as a couple. So last night, things definitely took a turn. Angela was packing actually to leave Lagos and head back to Georgia when she got a phone call from Michael. Michael decided at this last ditch effort to make this relationship work. He wanted to have one last talk with Angela, and that talk revealed that he was ready to take down his Instagram. In fact, he did take down his Instagram, but that didn't really satisfy Angela because she felt like him putting the Instagram up in the first place was a betrayal. And then blocking her from seeing the Instagram was an ultimate betrayal. When you're married, you don't betray the person that you're with. You want to have open communication and have a conversation about it. Whether or not he would have told Angela about the Instagram ahead of time probably wouldn't have changed anything. Angela still would have told him absolutely not. You cannot have an Instagram, but still, it would have avoided her ripping his car apart and this pretty violent altercation that they had earlier in the season. So after he took down the Instagram, Angela had one more request. Now, you know, throughout the season, Angela has been trying to see what exactly is going in Michael's phone. Michael tends to get very, very nervous and fidgety every time Angela asks to see his phone. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean there's anything bad in it. Some people are nervous and fidgety in general. But every time she asks to see his phone, he seems to have strong will to stop that from happening. So last night, he was unable to do that because at this point, Angela was at her wits' end, and whatever she needed done to prove that things were going to work out, it had to take place at that moment. So Michael hands over the phone, and lo and behold, there is a contact in his phone named Angel. Now, Angel is the girl who he refers to as his person on his Instagram, where she said happy birthday to him and he replied back. And Angela wanted to get to the bottom of it right then and there. So there is a telephone call between Angela and Angel, which didn't really go very far. Angel hung up pretty much right away, but she just made it clear that this is Michael, her husband, and he shouldn't be talking to her. And Michael is accepting at this point the fact that Angela is going to be in control of their marriage, although he says at some point he knows he is going to need to put his foot down because if he continues to accept the controlling nature of the relationship, he is basically making sure that he's not going to have a voice in this relationship and in this marriage. And when he gets to America, things will even be worse because he will be physically with Angela every day. And his whereabouts and the things that he does will be easily accessible to Angela, making it even more a control issue for him. So I think Angela made it pretty clear, though. She said, if you want a wife, this is who you get. This is how I am. I'm controlling. I'm in your business. This is who I am. And again, Michael knew that Angela was controlling and he knew that Angela was jealous and she had trust issues. Is it fair for Michael to say that he wants Angela to stop being so controlling and stop being so untrustworthy of him and stop being all in his business when he knew when he married her this was who she was? I think that you have to accept people for who they are, good and bad. Some people have amazing traits, some people have terrible traits. You kind of have to accept everything in the bucket and take it for what it is. And when you decide to marry someone, you are marrying all of them, the good parts and the bad. So as of now, it appears that there is no divorce between Angela and Michael in the cards, and Angela is not pulling the visas. So we might be seeing Michael in Georgia sometime in the near future. What do you guys feel about this? Because we all had our reservations of what was going to happen. And as we watched this season, I was almost 100% convinced there was no way Angela and Michael were going to end up together. So is this the outcome that you guys thought was going to happen? Where do you guys stand on this? Are you going to continue to support Angela and Michael's relationship? If they pop up on another spinoff, how interested are you in seeing them, especially when Michael gets here to America? I am definitely kind of interested in watching to see the dynamic of that relationship. Do you guys feel the same? Let me know in the comments below. All right, guys, I'm George Mossey. Make sure you're following me on all social media at George Mossey and at georgemossey.com for all your 90 Day Fiance news and updates.